Hello and welcome to this video about Power Textor. We'll first go through what is Power Textor, and then we'll cover the importance and benefits of SMS automation and marketing. From there, we'll jump into the different businesses that can benefit from Power Textor, and last but not least, we'll go into the actual demo of Power Textor. So, Power Textor is a tool that goes beyond SMS automation and marketing, as it is the only tool in the market that can be fully integrated into any other system. That includes a CRM, your website, CMS, etc. This is a list of what you can get with Power Textor. So bulk text, depending on your plan, the amount of text that you can send on a monthly basis will change. But essentially, it is the option of sending text messages to a large group of people at once. And you can also schedule this. You also have bulk text automation and one-to-one conversations. With this, you have the possibility of responding to your contact's messages when someone responds. And in Power Textor, you will have all your conversations within one single interface. With Power Automate, you'll have triggers and actions, and we'll cover those later. And in Power Textor, you can also set up events and then send the desirable reminders to the expected attendees, as well as send review reminders to those that attended the event or that bought a product or whichever scenario you're thinking about. In Power Textor, you will also have insights into your data through its analytics tool. You will be able to track the messages that were delivered or responded. Also, in Power Textor, you can create APIs and you can use this to integrate it with another system. As it can be seen in this slide, Power Textor is a very industry-agnostic tool. It can serve traditional and non-traditional companies, profit and non-profit organizations. As we can see in this list, Power Textor can serve companies in the transportation industry all the way to real estate companies. Now I'm going to walk you through the Power Textor demo so we can see how the platform actually works. We'll first cover the different sections within Power Textor, and then we'll move into Power Automate, and finally we'll go over the A2P 10DLC regulation for US companies. Alright, let's jump into it. This is the home screen and how Power Textor would greet you. This home screen gives you an overview of your account and movements. You can see the customer reviews, the event reminders, the event you have set up, the scheduled messages. You will also have your phone number and the type of plan that you are subscribed to. Also, you will see the messages you have sent, the number of contacts you have in your agenda, and you can also keep track of how many messages you have sent during that month, and so how many you have left according to your plan. The first tool we're gonna discover together is the ability to create groups. This is a very easy step that can make your marketing messages more well targeted. Just by giving it a name and then adding the contacts to it, you will have created it. So for instance, in a real estate company, these groups can be done by location, for instance. So when an open doors event is created in a certain area, it will be very easy to promote it. When adding a contact, you just need to add the phone number, name and last name, and you will also have the option of adding it to a group. There is also the option to upload a file to Power Textor, so the system will automatically register all the contacts in your agenda. In the inbox space is where you can have those one-to-one conversations that we mentioned before, and you can answer them and keep track of all the conversations you're having with clients. It's in this same page that you can see the feedback and reviews that your customers send you. You can send messages from this page, and as you can see, you can add the contact, the group, and in the message, you can add the variable of the name. You can also add an emoji or a link. You can send the message right now, or you can also schedule it. Once you start to send messages, you will see all of them in this page and you will be able to keep track of all of them. Here you can view and manage your API keys, including details such as the validity, creation, date, and the status. You can also create your new API keys from this page by assigning it a name and setting up its validity period. The events page will welcome you with a calendar in which you'll be able to see all the events that you have set up. When creating a new event, you will be able to give it a name, location, date, and time, and add groups and contacts to it. Here is where the groups become a very powerful tool, as you won't need to be adding contact by contact to the event. Following the real estate example, if you're having an open doors house day, you can add the groups of contacts of clients in that area. Setting up reminders works in a very similar way as the sending messages tool. You give it a title, add the contacts and groups, and write the message. When setting up a time to be sent, you can send it now or you can schedule it. If you're scheduling it, you have the option of sending it 1 week, 1 day, or 1 hour before the event, and you also have a customizable option. In the reviews page, you can remind customers about submitting a review about an event they have been to, a product they have acquired, etc., etc. You can send a reminder from this page. The process will be similar as the ones we saw with the events and the scheduled messages, and you select the group or the contact, write the message, and give it a time to be sent. Now that we have seen what Power Textor can do for us, we are now going to see how Power Textor can be integrated into Power Automate. Power Automate has over 26 actions available, and they go from sending an SMS to a contact to scheduling an SMS for multiple contacts. If you want to send a text SMS to a number, we navigate to Power Automate, we add our own trigger, and then we include the action by searching for Power Textor. Multiple options will be displayed, which allows you to choose the most suitable for you. Once we select the send a text SMS, we can then enter the number you are sending it to along with the message body. After completing this step, we can run the flow to successfully send messages according to the trigger and action that you have set. For triggers, we have two options: when a text SMS is received, and the other when a text MMS is received. Here, it's worth noting that MMS is an add-on feature that accompanies the account when setting up the trigger. For instance, in this case, we're going to create a flow in which the trigger is when text SMS is received, and we opt, as I said, for an automated flow. We add then a trigger by selecting Power Textor trigger, and then we proceed to use the API key that was created to establish the connection. Remember, we did that on the Power Textor account. Once the API key is utilized and the flow is connected and you have the body of your message created, a message can be sent, and then the trigger should operate in a similar way and the flow would be already running. After your trial plan with Power Textor is over, it's suggested to register for the A2P 10DLC compliance. This stands for Application to Person 10-digit long code regulation. This is the mandatory step to ensure compliance with telecom operators and to have an approved profile along with a unique phone number in the US. This involves a mandatory registration with the TCR, that is Trust Certification Registry, ensuring that the contacts in your database have explicitly agreed to receive any text message from your business. A2P 10DLC is a standardized messaging protocol that facilitates the exchange of text messages between applications and individuals via a 10-digit number. This step is crucial for businesses engaging in SMS marketing, and it is not only a compulsory government regulation, but it is also beneficial for your company. Firstly, because it provides businesses with enhanced reliability compared to traditional long or short codes that other companies use, and this ensures that the messages reach their intended audience promptly and consistently. Additionally, 10DLC enables businesses to establish a more professional and trustworthy communication channel with their customers, as messages are sent from recognizable phone numbers rather than anonymous short codes. So in this slide, we have a quick walkthrough the form to be filled for profile registration with the submission of the brand and the campaign that you're willing to do via text messaging. Once this form is completed, you'll be directed to the payment page, and this would be a one-time down payment of $99 for our team to get the approval for the government for your account. Once you get the approval, you'll be able to choose your own unique phone number that no one apart from you will be able to use. And this, as I said, will be a unique phone number that no one apart from you will be able to use. So now with your unique phone number, you then can choose your pricing plan. Depending on the plan you get, you'll get more or less text messages per month. It's important noting that these plans are monthly plans, so you can always upgrade or downgrade if you feel like your plan is not the best fit for you, and you can change this on a monthly basis. So this was it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please reach out to us anytime if you have any questions, whether it's on your trial plan, on your registering for the A2P 10DLC compliance, or whether it's with your actual Power Textor account. Thank you so much. Our Power Textor team is expecting you to see you on board.